The next option for rate mapping is applicable to all those same connectivity partners, the direct connects with Booking.com and Expedia, channel managers like SiteMinder, Pegasus, and Windsurfer and Synexus Basic. And this second option is using our GDS linking tool. Now, this linking tool does require a specific clerk permission, so not all users in Roomkey will have access to this tool. It does require clerk permission to 110 GDS linking tables. So very similar to our previous method, this first step is to create the rate on your third-party platform. So create the rate in your Partner Central first, for example. Step number 2 is the same as the previous method, where you'll create the rate in Roomkey and making sure that you include your GDS channel and the client type. And then step 3 is going to use the GDS linking to complete the rate mapping. Now I have a video here that's going to show how to do the GDS linking. This video is about 3 minutes long, and it does also show when you first start using GDS linking, it will show you how to connect your room types first, and then it will show you how to connect your rates as well using the same methodology, GDS linking. So here in Roomkey, in system configuration, you'll select GDS linking and room types. This will allow you to connect all of your room types. And when you're doing so, you'll click the Add button. You'll select the room type as created in Roomkey. So this is the example with the SQQ room type. Then you'll select the GDS type. This example is using SiteMinder. And then you'll type out the GDS room code, exactly how it's set up on your SiteMinder platform or third-party platform. You click Post, and that will now add this room type to the list of available connected room types for your GDS linking. So once all your room types are connected, you'll go back to System Configuration, GDS Linking, and this time you'll select Rate Plans. Here in the rate plans, you'll want to make sure that you're using your GDS type, which is the SiteMinder. And I'm just going to adjust this screen so that I can expand it to show all the available columns off to the right-hand side. Now, when you're mapping rates using GDS rate linking, you want to make sure that you're connecting per room type. And you'll notice that it does automatically select all of your rate plans by default. I'm just going to select one room rate plan, in this case, the best available rate. For each rate plan, it'll show each distribution channel, but to make this easier, you can actually click the header of this column, and that will organize all of the distribution channels together. So you can see all of my GDS distributed rates are collected together, and that allows me to now map the new rate room key. I'm going to select the GDS rate code. I'll select the client type that I used for this rate plan. I don't need to select a corporate in this example, but I do need to select the segment or channel code that I've set up on SiteMinder. So this list is quite long because there are many connectors or segment channels that SiteMinder connects with. It can be a little bit difficult to scroll through these whenever you're initially setting this up, specifically with SiteMinder, because there are so many options there. But you want to make sure that you are matching exactly what you've set up in SiteMinder to what you are connecting here in Roomkey. So this is just going to scroll through and make sure I can select the Hotel Direct channel. There's quite a few hotels here. So once you have selected Hotel Direct, you just want to make sure that if this is a rate that is being managed in Roomkey, that you are using the uploaded rates, and click Post. So using GDS linking allows you to complete step number 3 directly in Roomkey without having to reach out or have our support team assist you with that rate mapping. That can be very convenient whenever you are creating a brand new rate if you already have an established connection with one of those connectivity partners. Now, I just want to show you a couple of different options with those connectivity partners or some variations whenever you're working with OTAs like Booking.com and Expedia. So I'm just going to open up Roomkey here. I'm going to go to System Configuration, GDS Linking, and directly to my rate plans. So the video example showed how to connect a best available rate, or bar or daily rate, or sometimes called rack rate. When you're working with OTAs like Booking.com and Expedia, there are specific billing methods that are used with those connectivity partners and with those direct connects, wherein that Expedia, for example, may send you reservations with the guest credit card information, and you are going to collect credit card or room and tax payment from the guest directly, versus a prepaid reservation where Expedia will take prepayment from the guest, and instead of sending you the guest credit card information, they will actually send you the virtual credit card that you can use to collect room and tax payment from Expedia rather than the guest directly. Now, because there are separate billing methods for OTAs like Expedia and Booking.com, we use a corporate account inside Roomkey, and we have to connect that corporate account when you're doing the rate mapping. So what that looks like here in the linking tables, I'm using SiteMinder as the same example, but this time I'm going to connect one of our Expedia rates. So let me just filter out here, and I want to use my Expedia mobile rate here as the example. And I'm just actually going to make this larger on screen so that we can see. Oh, there we go. So this is my Expedia mobile rate. I can see that it is built in Roomkey and distributed to the GDS. I've connected the GDS rate code exactly as it's built in the Partner Central or Expedia platform. I've connected the OTA Hotel Collect client type. This is the one that tells Roomkey that it is a Hotel Collect client. And I've also attached the Expedia Hotel Collect corporate account. So when you're connecting with those OTAs, you will also have to indicate which corporate account it is using, and that dictates the billing method. Of course, I've also set up the segment or channel that is set up on SiteMinder. So I've selected Expedia for this type of channel code. So it is important to note that extra step of including the corporate account attachment when you're doing GDS linking to an OTA or online travel agent like Expedia or Booking.com. The other thing to note is this final column here. We have indicated that rates are uploaded from Roomkey. So that means that Roomkey is pushing that rate price up to the connectivity partner, in this case, SiteMinder. If you have built your rate as derived on SiteMinder or your connectivity partner platform, that means that Roomkey is not going to be pushing the rates up to the platform. The rates are actually managed on the platform itself. So rates are being pushed down from the connectivity partner. And in that case, you will remove the checkmark from this uploaded rates column and click post. So any rates that you are connecting in this GDS linking tool that are not being pushed from Roomkey up to the platform If they are built as derived on the platform, you want to make sure that they are highlighted in green, indicating that the rate is derived and not uploaded from Roomkey. So just a couple of those items to note here whenever you are setting up your GDS linking using the GDS linking tool in Roomkey. And again, that is applicable to our direct connects with Booking.com and Expedia, channel manager like SiteMinder, Pegasus, Travel Tripper, Windsurfer, and our Synexus Basic connections.